Okay, y'all. I want to talk about executive orders because I just saw something very disturbing. But there's a lot of stuff going on disturbing at this time. It been I can't even be surprised no more. It's just so much stuff going on that I never thought I would have to see in my lifetime or my children's lifetime or my children's children's lifetime. It's just crazy. But anyway, I saw where some Oklahoma lawmakers are trying to force the public colleges and universities to erect some type of memorial for Kirk, a Charlie Kirk memorial. Had to have some type of statue or something of him somewhere. And matter of fact, let me stop talking. I'm gonna go to the article. So here it goes. Oklahoma lawmakers propose all public colleges must have a Charlie Kirk memorial statue. It says that the memorial must be in a prominent area on the main campus of every public college and university in the state. The bill says the memorial must include a statue of Charlie Kirk sitting at a table with an empty seat across from him, or one of Kirk and his wife holding their children. Designs for the statue must be approved by the legislature, the bill says. The bill says that if schools do not comply with building a memorial, they will face monthly fines. The bill also mandates that the schools take measures to protect their memorials from vandalism and automatically expel any students caught defecating them. According to research from Puck last week, 70% of students surveyed at the community colleges, technical colleges, trade schools, and public and private four-year institutions said that they disagree with Kirk's views. Just 30% said they agreed with what he had to say. Now, I want to talk about executive orders. And you know, the Most High, He is so good. I'm telling you, He left everything that we needed. We have seen this playbook before in the scriptures more than once, many a times. But we're going to check out Daniel and how I'm just going to read verse 1. I'm going to skip around though. It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom. And verse 3, then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm. So this right now, because the king showed Daniel so much favor, his little princes and presidents, they was jealous, they was envious of Daniel. So they decided to come up with a scheme and a plot. Then fifth verse, then said these men, we shall not find an occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his God. So what they do, these presidents and princes assembled themselves together to the king and said unto him, King Darius, live forever. All the presidents of the kingdom, the governors and the princes, the counselors, the captains, have consulted together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any god or man for 30 days, save thee, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions. You see that? Now, O king, establishes the decree and sign the writing, that it be not changed according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which altereth not. Wherefore King Darius signed the writing in a decree. Now, see, King Darius liked Daniel. He was really fond of him. But because of his ego, and they stroked his ego, lifted him up. That's the same way they do number 47. 47, I don't know if you ever looked at any of them clips where he signed the executive orders. Half the time, he don't even know what's in it. They just all around him. They standing around him, making sure he signs it. Sign it, Mr. President, sign it. He don't even know what he's signing his name to. Now, when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open in the chambers toward Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before the Most High as he did aforetime. He opened his windows. He wanted them devils to know exactly that he was still going to pray to the Most High, that he was a stud in them in their statue. Then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his God. Then they came near and spake before the king concerning the king's decree. Has thou not signed a decree that every man that shall ask a petition of any God or man within 30 days, save except thee, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions? The king answered and said, the thing is true, according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which altereth not. Then they said before the king that Daniel, which is of the children of the captivity of Judah. I'm telling you, I keep trying to tell folks, this stuff is all about us. Judah, wake up, wake up. It's about us. I'm telling you, if they start putting these statues up everywhere, who you think they gonna really try to watch to see if we honor and bow down to them statues? Us, me and my people, us, Judah, us. Then answered they and said before the king, that Daniel, which is of the children of the captivity, we are the children of the captivity, regardeth not thee, O king, nor the decree that thou hast signed, but maketh his petition 3 times a day. Then the king, when he heard these words, he was sore displeased with himself, and set his heart on Daniel to deliver him. And he labored to the going down of the sun to deliver him. Then these men assembled unto the king and said unto the king, know, O king, that the Lord of the Medes and Persians is, that no decree nor statute which the king established may be changed. Then the king commanded that they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions. Now the king spake and said unto Daniel, thy God, whom thou servest continually, he will deliver thee. Now, ain't that something? The king got faith in the Most High Yah. What about you and I? We sure better trust him. We sure better trust him. Because some of our brethren thought they was about to get raptured out of here the other day, but we all still here, except for if death came and took you. And a stone was brought and laid upon the mouth of the den. And the king sealed it with his own signet and with the signet of the lords, his lords, that the purpose might not be changed concerning Daniel. Then the king went to his palace and passed the night fasting. Neither were instruments of music brought before him, and his sleep went from him. Then the king rose very early in the morning and went in haste unto the den of lions. And when he came to the den, he cried with a lamentable voice unto Daniel. And the king spake and said to Daniel, O Daniel, servant of the living God, is thy God, whom thou servest continually, able to deliver thee from the lions? Then said Daniel unto the king, O king, live forever. My God hath sent his angel and have shut the lions' mouths, that they have not hurt me, for as much as before him innocency was found in me, and also before thee, O king, have I done no hurt. Then the king was exceedingly glad for him and commanded that they should take Daniel up out of the den. So Daniel was taken up out of the den, and no manner of hurt was found upon him, because he believed in his God. And the king commanded, and they brought those men which had accused Daniel, and they cast them into the den of lions, them, their children, and their wives, and their children, and their wives, and the lions, in the mastery of them, and break all their bones in pieces, or ever they came at the bottom of the den. Then King Darius wrote unto all the people, nations, and languages that dwell in all the earth, peace be multiplied unto you. I make a decree that in every dominion of my kingdom men tremble and fear before the God of Daniel, for he is the living God, and steadfast forever in his kingdom. that which shall not be destroyed, and his dominion shall be even unto the end. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. When you dig a ditch, you better dig two, because the one you digging is probably going to be for you. And that's why I'll be praying that whatever our enemies are plotting against us, I'll be praying that the Most High turn it around right on them. May it come upon them and their children and their children's children. And I know some of y'all don't like that type of prayer, but we are at war, whether y'all want to admit it or not. The enemy is at war with us. Time to wake up, time to start praying. Help me, Father, to turn my plate down. We need to start fasting, praying, and we need to be praying. This is spiritual warfare.